Sorry about that. Forgot to turn up the little amp there, guys. I'm hoping we can catch a move here at the top of the hour. It's kind of what we're looking for. We're also going to do a giveaway for a free Lucif account tonight. So we'll have to see which chat it's popping up in. Most of the time, it's usually popping up in the horizontal, but we'll just see. What we'll do is we will start it here at. Sorry, just in that chair. For some reason, the whatchamacallit, the hydraulics in that chair keeps. So it looks like we're going to kind of push long. So remember, usually at the top of the hour, we'll get like a little boost. Then what we'll do is we'll see how far it goes up. Hopefully, then we'll look for that 50% pullback. So we got about 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. 5 minutes. Pretty good trading session today, guys. I think we were red on our Lucif fund today. I want to say we're pretty much back to break even, unfortunately. But for the funded accounts that mattered that we copy trading, we're still kind of itching towards the. I'm hoping that we can get kind of both of those at the payout at the same time. That would be our ideal. We finally crossed back over the 53,000. Let me back that up. It's kind of loud. So we finally broke the 53,000. So if we can get this to pay out, this will be the third payout on that account. This will be the first one. We just broke 27,000 on this one. I think yesterday we broke the 27,000, which is 2,120. We got to get to 27,600. We finally have gotten this one over the threshold. If we can get this one over that $500 or $600 a mark, we should be able to unlock a fourth Bewley funded. Because you can have up to 10. Or 11. Thank you for watching. Let's see. We got about 2 minutes before the top of the hour, so I'm hoping at the top of the hour. What's up, man? How are you doing? The only thing, let me see. Let's see. We do have a pivot up there at the 104s, so it is so hard trading this all-time highs. Yeah, we're on the Nasdaq MQ. All right, do we get the breakout to the top side? I mean, this looks like a little bull flag here. Mm. You might be good for 10 to 20 points here. We may run up here and retouch the 100 here. A lot of times we get little breakouts here at the top of the hour. And we could get tagged in and go the opposite direction. We're going to drop this right there at the top of the hour. See if we get a little pop here. Hopefully it don't tag me in and go the wrong direction. Dude, what the heck? It didn't fill my order. Dude, come on. You see that? It just went right through it. That was dirty. Dude, what is going on here? Dude, and it hit. Oh, come on. That was so dirty. That was so dirty, guys. God damn it. Oh, my goodness. Okay, there she goes. What the crap, man. That was so dirty. You might get the 95th area, even the 100s before we start yanking back. We'll see. You were hitting that 90s, so who knows what's going to happen. It could just pull straight back really hard off this 90 level. We may struggle to get through the 105s here. There's a Fibonacci pivot there. But this is pretty normal for the top of the hour at 7 o'clock. If you can pick the right direction, usually get a quick like 5, 10, 15 points. Last night it went down over 100 points. It was an insane open last night. Let's say where we could. And we may just be running the lunchtime highs up there at 119. All right. All right, maybe get the pullback here. If you want your order to be safe, you might have to be back there at this ledge. But all right, runner got stopped out. Just trying to get an idea about where we could pull back to. What, maybe 53? That'd be a nice pullback too. To the 50s. Kind of wait and see if we can break back above that previous day open. See, try one more push. See if we get a push up here. All right. Nice push. If this pulls back and stops me out the second time, I probably won't try this the third time. Trail the push. I'm going to start moving it up. It depends on the 105. If it was a funded account or cash account, I can see taking profit. But being an eval, I'm not going to worry about it. $105 is going to kind of be the key here. What account is that? Funded account, you have to pass a eval with the prop firm. I'm using an eval. I'm not using fundeds at this time of the night. I trade all my funded accounts in the New York session. You can either go to Bulanox or My Funded Futures or Lucive. I would just look into the rules and just kind of see which one would fit your trading strategy. All of them are a little bit different. Some accounts are about the same. Let's see. Those are the prop firms that I use there. So we're right there at that pivot. Remember I said that 105 is kind of the key here. Let's see if this wick will save us right here. We get through this pivot here. I think we're going to get a nice push. Yeah, I'm going to try to target the all-time highs up there at 150. So we just got to get through this pivot here at 705. We're also at the lunchtime high, also at 120. So we could get stuck at 120. If we hit the 120, I'm going to take my stop loss right below that wick. So what's up, Gilbert? How are you doing tonight? Cannot get through the pivot. You're bearish on the market and bullish on oil right now. Now, there's a possibility that we could get a pullback. What? Oh, shoot, man. That's 100 points down there. Never mind. I was kind of anticipating a 53.50 area pullback. I have no idea. I haven't looked into that or anything. Uh, that would be probably very difficult. You would need to have, I would, if you ever consider that, you need to have a lot of money saved up. or you need to have a lot of capital. For me, if I can just make 1 to 2 thousand a month, I'm happy with that. That's what I'm working on right now is another $1 to $2,000 payout. And I'm fairly close. Well, I'm just talking about if you're going to actually try to live off trading. You just don't want to have that stress where you're living month to month. That's the hard part. If you gotta make money to month, because some months are going to be worse than other months. I'm just gonna leave it there. So right now I'm like probably what $400 to $500 away from $2,000 in payouts. $600 on one account and for something on another. It would be nice if I can get my Lucid one up there. Try to like start building my Lucid accounts, but I still need to make $1,000 on my Lucid account. I don't want this to lose the 95s because I know that we could still have that bigger pullback here. Oh goodness. A lot of the people that you see like on YouTube that are probably living off trading, that just means they're making tons of money off affiliates. I mean, they're still making money trading, but when you don't have to worry about your money, you're paying your bills coming from trading, it makes it easier. I'm hoping this pivot holds, but don't know. It's on the struggle bus at the moment, guys. At 8:30, guys, we will start the Lucid giveaway for anybody that wants to get in on the free Lucid giveaway 50K. I was hopefully eventually we can get some My Funded Futures accounts to give away. The only thing is you may have to go to the horizontal page. Not sure. Mm. what is that? 42, 40. I was going to do it at the top of the hour. So that would be, so what is that? 43. Let's just do, all right, 41. All right. All right. All right. Exclamation Huss will give you a ticket for the giveaway. You can actually pick between a 25K and a 50K. You got to go to the vertical page, non-financial advice. I guess the Streamlabs connected to vertical, I think. I know it says 25K on there, but like I said, I can, whoever wins can pick between a 25K or a 50K. And we'll do it at the top of the hour. That way it gives people time to jump in. We just started it, non-financial advice. If you go over to the vertical page, let me see. I can share it. For anybody that wants to do the giveaway. And that's for a 50K Lucif account. Okay, nice. So far, pretty good odds, guys. There's only 6 people entering. So, actually, 5 people. Wait for the reversal. It's a possibility. We may get a little move here at the bottom of the hour here at the 7th or 8:30. Oh yeah, trading all-time highs suck to me. I hate trading. I'm so ready for that big sell-off and for us to have like a normal trading session. I'm so tired of us being at all-time highs. We need something to happen. where we can have that big like 500 to 1,000 point sell off. It's going to come. Eventually it will. It always does. It always comes. Oh, you think? Yeah, I'd imagine people probably did lose a lot of money this month. Hell, people are losing money on some evals and stuff. I think eventually it'll settle back down and get back to normal. It's just anytime we have like these news events with oil and wars, like the market just moves on like anything. Like just it seems like. Eventually, I want to do like a small cash account to trade during the New York session with my fundeds. Because I don't hardly ever lose with my fundeds. Like, especially for that very first trade. Maybe one day we'll be able to up the ante a little bit, but I think I would need to trade with bigger accounts. So, so just for the month of April, my fundeds, we've only lost twice. This is why eventually I want to start a cash account. So March, we had two losses also for the whole month of March. What like a little $20 trade there. So, for what? For let's see. For 2 straight months, I only had one loss on this account. The last loss was back in what? No, I'm sorry. We did have two losses in January too. So in February, we only had the one. Okay. Yeah, so I've gotten really, really consistent with that early morning trading. So I definitely want to start a cash account eventually, even if it's just like 1,000 or $2,000. Yes, sir. We're trading the MNQ. So we could get some reversal here at the 120s. I wasn't sure. I mainly just trade like it just. I don't really. I mean, I'm just trading price action in the morning. I'm trading off like higher time frames, just kind of seeing what the higher time frames are doing. Are the 15 minutes. So So like this morning, you can see we were trading off like this morning. We were finding support at this pivot. And I was waiting for a breakout of the 9 to 9:15 minute candle. And so this is where we took our funded account trade at this morning. Then we kind of sat on the sidelines. I did lose on one funded account this morning on the Elusive because it was kind of later in the morning. It's whenever we had this breakout. And that's because I took 2 trades, and I usually don't do that. Then, unfortunately, because it was an eval, we ended up with 98 points out of this trade here. I don't know if anybody took that trade with me this morning, but we got long at 38 and got tagged out at 119 or 118 this morning on that. And we were targeting the 137, 138s at the all-time highs. As soon as it stops me out, it pretty much hit on this very next candle because I got stopped out on this candle here. I don't know. Every day is a little bit different. Now, this thing could come all the way back down to 27,100. Oh, you missed your entry? So this was yesterday's previous high. So we may struggle to move through the 40s here. I don't want to give up all the profit since we're already up, 40 points? I mean, we're due for a decent pullback. I'm not sure if we get through this. I don't think we'll get through this 40s very easily. Because this is yesterday's all-time high. And we have... So you have this. And so this just kind of wicked up there. So I don't know if we get through this or not. Without some kind of big pullback here. So we'll just take our 40 points. These are just level indicators. Wait a minute, I gotta skip that. Yeah, these are just level-based indicators. So it just points out the previous day high, current mid, previous day high, previous day open. I copied the pivots off of TradingView because I use pivots, and you just change the settings to Fibonacci. Previous day close. And if you go back over here and look at my early morning stuff, this here is just higher time frames. So all this is a opening range indicator. So all this does is mark out the higher time frames that I watch for, which is the 4-hour candles and the 1-hour candles and the 15-minute candles. This way I can look at every single high time frame to kind of see where it's at without looking at multiple charts. Because when you're trading in the morning during the New York session, you don't really got time to flip through 4 or 5 different charts. So I just watch here. So this way I can see if we're about to run the previously hourly candle, or if we're about to bounce off the 4-hour candle or whatever. Now I do use Rico candles sometimes for range. So for anybody that likes to use Rico candle, I'll use Rico candles for trend. So this is where a lot of times you'll hear me call like saying this level needs to hold if we're going to continue higher. So pretty much you can almost follow the trend up on your Rico candles and look for a 21 EM8 pullback, and basically the next printed candle just get long. Yeah, we just took our 40 points. I'm not going to fight that. I'm not going to fight for that last like 20 bucks. I think it's going to take a lot to get up there and get to the through the 40s. See, I don't know too much about the Forex trading. I mean, I would imagine it's at the end of the day it's just charts, but I'm pretty sure there's different movement. Dude, I just realized that we have a gap fill in down there. I didn't even notice that. So Mike got a nice area to the downside that we could run tonight. This is a big 5-minute trend line right here. So if you pull 1, 2, 3, then the fourth one could be the breakout for the downside. Like I said, good odds for the elusive giveaway, guys. We only have 9, or actually 8 people entered, because I don't really count my name. I just make sure it works. So you can either pick between a 25K or a 50K elusive account. I'm scalping. Get in on the Forex. You might get it here. Let's see. There you go. Just go to that page there, Michael, and just put in exclamation Husk, and it'll give you a ticket. You still got 23 minutes. We were doing it at the top of the hour. Then hopefully, eventually, maybe I can start also getting some My Funded Future giveaways also, but we'll have to see. There's no guarantees for that yet. We'll have to ask. If so, that'd be nice too. Dude, that's all we ever do is go straight up, Bobby. There's anytime anytime I've tried to short, you just get your face smashed in. uh Dude, we just all-time highs nonstop, man. Let's get the big pullback here. Oh goodness. Man. Mm. Oh yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, prayer kid. When we get that pullback, it's gonna be like a pullback. It's going. I want to see one of them big like 1,000 point pullbacks. I wish I could go back and find that one pullback. I remember that pullback last year. It was either in November, December. It was somewhere in that time where we had like that 1,000 point sell off. Let me see if I can find it. I don't think I'm gonna be getting an entry anytime soon. Probably at least to the top of the hour. let's say here, we'll go back 100 and maybe, no, more than that. I probably need to go back like 300 days or something. We did have one in November. It was what, 26,800 all the way. No, that's not it. Yeah, it could be. That was what, 500 points? I thought it was a little bit bigger, but that may be the one. Yeah, I think that was the last big sell off. Oh, wait, more than that. Let's see. Uh, yeah, our last big sell off come in November. So if you go back and look at November was our last big sell off. We sold off what, 2,000 points. We ran all time highs up there at 26,800s back pretty much the start of November, and about 3 weeks in we were already down like 2,000 points. So that's been a minute. Hopefully eventually we can get another one of those months, and that way we can just kind of start working our way back to the top side again. Yeah, we had a actually on the 19th or something, we had 1,000 point sell off. We went from almost 26,000 down to 24,400. So it was back in November where we had like a massive sell off in one day. One of them there black swan events, guys. So we could not get through the previous day high there. So this is why I went ahead and just tried to take profit, guys. I did not want to try to fight this previous day high at 138. Full port short. Maybe if we can, I don't know about no full port, but we can get through this pivot here. Hey, I wouldn't mind if we pull back and filled in that gap down here, Bobby. Look, we left a big old opening gap down there at 20, what, 26,950? So if we could lose this pivot, I may try to short under the pivot. And this would be breaking the 5-minute structure too. Actually, we might not use that one. Use this one here. Ah. We'll see. You're aiming for the 27,000. That's a nice target. I may try to join in with you. We'll have to wait and see what happens with this pivot. This also could just be a 50% pullback down to like maybe the 50s, because there's a lot of consolidation there for what, an hour and a half from what, 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, 7:30. You're already short. There was nothing really wrong with the short up there if you shorted off yesterday's previous day high. You know, if you're just looking for 10 points in a runner, I'm just not sure if we continue lower. So, guys, if you're just getting here, we are doing a Lucif giveaway. You can pick between a 25 or 50K free Lucif account. And there's only 9 people entered, so good odds for someone to win. No full port. Whew. Man, I wanted to stream last night, guys, but I was like so sleepy last night. I think I fell asleep like at 8 o'clock my time. I was like so tired. I could not keep my eyes open last night, and I just did not want to get on here like sleepy and tired. More than usual. I usually am sleepy or tired, but more than usual than than last night. Because I get up so early in the morning. I'm usually up like at 4 o'clock in the morning my time, and so drink coffee all morning. Then I stream all morning. Then I didn't have to do any kind of work stuff today as far as go anywhere. I think I just went to my daughter's house for a few hours. Let's see. There's your link, prayer. And just enter exclamation Husk. On that page. I'd imagine it's probably going to be pretty tough sledding to get through the 40s and those 50s. I mean, to try to get through all-time highs in the Asia, I just feel like we're just going to be on the struggle bus. It definitely wouldn't be long. Excuse me, guys. I definitely wouldn't want to be longing up here. I'm not saying it won't go through, but I wouldn't want to fight that mess. Watch it just blast. What is oil going down to now? Let's see what crude oil has been at. Oh man, they got crude oil all the way back up to almost $100 a barrel. They've been rug pulling the shit out of crap out of oil lately. I mean, this stuff is just bouncing. Well, I don't know. We've been holding up pretty good around the $90 mark. I feel like they've been rug pulling people pretty bad lately. I mean, if you think about it, everything got sold off in the last 4 months. Bitcoin went down 50%, silver went down, I don't know quite 50, but gold went down a lot. Like everything went down so much. So I feel like everybody buying at the high definitely got the rug pull on them. It's going. I don't know. I mean, I like the shorts here. I don't. I think if I was going to get into the short, I would want to been in around the 30, like as it wigged back into that previous day high. I actually took that trade today for 40 points on my funded futures. So we actually took that trade today. It was right here. So this morning when we were coming back below that previous day high, we waited for this candle to wick back into it, and we got short around the 30, and then we got stopped out at the 80. I did lose this trade here. Unfortunately, as soon as I got stopped out, guys, because we had our we took this 5-minute order block with this gap, but it pretty much ran this order block in this gap, then just dumped off for freaking what? How many points did we sell off? Freaking man, 400 points. Yep, I was so annoyed after that happened. Come on, give Bobby some love. I'm not sure if WWE is starting or not. I hope not. Dude, I would love to get in the short and go for that gap fill down there. I'm waiting for the pivot and this trend line to get break. So far, it's a nice short. The closer you could have got your entry to that 38, the better. Because that 30, that's that level I did not want to fight up there. And that's yesterday's previous day high. There's so many fake husks on Discord. I don't know why people do that. Is that... I couldn't tell you, man. I don't know. I know it's not me because I don't ever send nobody nothing. I'll post stuff in the Discord, but I don't ever send people friend requests, or I don't ever send nobody direct messages. So, oh, you troll them? I don't even know who would waste their time doing that stuff. That's just, I guess I don't get it. I think that happened with Methodical Man's too. He told me, because I asked Methodical, I was like, dude, why do you keep sending me friend requests? He sent me like 5 friend requests. I was like, man. Oh, trying to scam people. Dirty. That sucks. The crappy stuff that we have to put up with sometimes. All right, we're at that pivot, guys. You got added by a bot too. Damn bots. I don't even ever look hardly at friend requests, man. I am horrible at looking at that stuff. I'm kind of like you. I don't know what's real, what's fake. So we got about 3 minutes and 40 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Is that the top of the hour? Oh no, we got 2 5-minute candles left. Maybe at the top of the hour, guys, you might get that. Now, Prayer Kid, that is a good short, man. I like that short from the 30. Like I said, I took that same exact short on my funded futures today at the 30 level. You know, it's a very cheap short too, because you could use that previous day high as your stop loss. Because, you know, if we get above that, you're probably going to get a little bump, but that's a good short. I just got out of a trade, so there's no way I was going to enter that again as soon as we got out of a trade. The nighttime, we just pretty much just trade off support and resistance, Peter. A lot of times I'm using Rico candles, Timothy. In the daytime. Rico candles. Trend. It follows the 9. Look, as long as that thing is following the 9 EMA, we're going up. It's like a couple little stairs. Then every now and then you'll get a 21 EMA pullback, and that's just a little pullback, and that holds, and then you're just looking for your next candle to print back above the 9, then go long again. Sometimes I'll trade off these Rico candles. I haven't done it in a while, but a lot of times I will be trading off of them. I'll give you some examples. This is one's my favorite. So you kind of get into a Rico trend. You get this one oddly shaped upside down candle with the wick, and the next one prints normal. It almost 100% time is going straight up. Look, weird candle, straight down. Now, it has to be in a trend. I mean, it can't be choppy like this where EMAs are touching. And a lot of times we'll look for the 21 wick back test on the very first push. You know, separation between your EMAs. That one sold off a good bit before it finally got its 21 pullback. So that would be another, you know, knowing that, hey, we're going to continue down. A lot of times this is what I'm watching off to the left of me to see what, you know, if the trend's going to hold. Once we start getting back above our 50 EMA, you start seeing these cross over the clouds. I know that we're probably going to switch back over. But that's usually what I use for trends. These are, how do you say that? Nizzy Rico candles. Ninza Rico candles. The size that I use is 64 16s. Oh, 64, I think 16 or 18. There's all different sizes. There's all kind of different levels for those candles. You can just Google NinjaTrader Rico candles for wherever you're trading on. Most of the time, you just have to download them to your chart. And I'll show you. So once you get them downloaded, you would go over to where you select your normal, like, you know, minute, second, and you just go to configure, hit configure, and it should be added here. Then you select them, and then you can select wherever how you want to do their size. So like I can edit the sizes here, hit edit. See, the size that I'm using is the 64 16ths. Then just hit apply. I've tried out different ones. That's why I have all these different sizes here, just to try out different ones. But I just stick to the 64 16ths. Now, these are bigger candles. You got to think, each one of these candles are like, what, almost 20, 30 points? I'm not really sure what happened with natural gas. That's something I don't follow. Oh, come on, man. Messing up the chart there, guy. Dude, I get spammed so bad. $26,991. Wow, that'll be a nice. You're going to hold it to that gap fill. Heck yeah. How can I put my number? How can you put your number on green? I'm not sure. All right, guys, we got 3 minutes left for the giveaway, so I'll probably wait for like a minute or so. It'll end. But I'll pick the winner after we see what happens with that top of the hour candle, because I like to take the trades at the top of the hour sometimes. So you got 3 minutes left. Good odds for somebody. There's only 20, 19, 18 people in there, so good odds. Yeah, Asia session's been decent. I wish I'd have been on last night, man, but I was so sleepy last night. Man, what do we think? Are we going to go straight down at the top of the hour? I almost want to just put an entry somewhere and see if we can pick the right side. I definitely don't want to go up, though. Let's see. We're up over $100 tonight, so we got a little profit that we can kind of mess with here. So can we? I almost want to place a short here and just see if it just gaps down here at the opening. All right, a minute 50 seconds left, guys. A minute 50 seconds. All right, I'm gonna try my luck with the gap down here, but we'll keep a tight stop loss on it. We probably won't risk more than like 10 points on this, so it'll have to happen pretty quick. No. The way it works with Elusive, if you have an affiliate code with them, you can request free accounts to give away Sam. No, I do work with My Funded Futures, but I haven't really started getting any free giveaways. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon. Yes, they help with giveaways. So basically, you're allowed to request giveaways like every 21 days. And then they'll give me like 3, 4 like accounts to give away. All right, so got 20 seconds left, and we will pick a winner. Then we'll see what happens here at the Asia Open. Could just go straight up here. Well, we picked the wrong side, guys. All right. We got the wrong side. All right. Let's say her. How the heck? Uh, where is the. Oh, winner. Okay. There it is. I was like, where the hell is the winner button? Oh, there it is. Pick winner. All right. Pick winner. Oh, I guess I have to do it that way. So, CSK Man, Skyman. I've seen him in here quite a bit. Unless he doesn't show back up. Oh, there he is, or she is. All right, I'm gonna put my email in the chat. CS, send me a email. Well, put in the chat. Do you want a 25K or the 50K? Okay. So send me an email with only a number you know what it is, and I'm gonna have you put that number in the chat. All right. We're waiting there, CSK. Oh, let me go get the code real quick. I think it's going to be a 50K flex account if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it will be a 50K flex account. Hmm. Are you sending to CSK? Okay. All right. What number did you put in your email, CSK? Okay. This is going to start coming down. Oh, thanks for playing, man. Thanks for hanging out every night. And that is the 50K flex. All right. For free. I know I'm ready for a pullback, guys. I got to make sure I watch my TikTok page, wherever that thing's at, because that thing will close. I don't know if you guys on the TikTok side can see if, because if you ever are in my TikTok page and I don't say thank you for watching, have a good day, and all that BS, it will close. TikTok does close. All right, I made my money. I hope you have a good night. Sounds good, Bobby. I'm glad you're able to get your money back there. We're just kind of sitting on the sidelines at the moment, guys. It's not really we've already. I do like it if we can start selling back underneath this pivot here. What do you think about the? The 15-minute candle at 9 a.m. Are you talking about 9 to 9:15? Asia market consistently since probably since November, December, not a long time. So I usually tell everybody that because I do have a struggle moments in the Asia market sometimes. Oh, the 9:30. I've used it in the past. I actually have been marking it out lately, but I don't really take any trades off of it. All of my trades come off of that 9 to 9:15 is usually what I look for my longs and shorts at. Ooh, is this a raising about two, little about 2.5 years consistently. 3 years like just for like one day a week. We just broke our trend line here. Hmm. All right. We're going to keep a very, very short leash on this. Back above 20, I will close this trade because I'm not sure which way we're going to go. We do have a 5-minute trend line here. We did have a leg down, pullback, did not go higher, so we'll see. I really don't like the shorts unless we below the 105s. $20 will be my line in the sand. If this thing comes back above 20, I will close this because I'm not going to hold this for a possible run all the way back up to 50. Oh, you think we sweep up before we drop? I'll give it 10 points. That'd be about $60. Now, I did not. Was I don't know if we're going to sell off or not. This is just kind of a iffy trade. I know there were several other people short here. I wouldn't be in this heavy if you are planning on shorting this. I'm only in this a few micros. And I'm only going to risk probably $60 on this trade because I'm not going to hold this for a possible push back up there to what, 50, 56? I usually look for 5 points and a runner in the Asia market. 10 points is so hard to get sometimes in Asia. Because you got to think, man, most nights we're only chopping like, what, 15 points? My runner is down at 95. Oh, you're short from, yeah, that is a much better short. That is a good short from that 130 prayer kid. This is the 5 minute time frame. If we can lose the 16s, if I'm looking at the Rico candles, if we lose the 16s, we should get a push down to the another pivot push. We're definitely in a big wedge. Like I said, I feel shorts are just very risky. Big wedge. That I don't know. I mean, I think it really depends. I think everybody will be a little bit different if you want to try to do that for a living because you got to have quite a bit of money saved up to cover all your bills. Then you got to have a bunch of money that you're willing to lose in this, the market because that's always a big possibility too. Let's see AR and support. The one thing I won't do in the overnight session is hold drawdowns because I've done that before and that just burns me. Sometimes I've learned in the overnight session it's just better to take your loss and walk away because it seems like anytime that I've gone and hold my drawdowns or try to DCA in it, I just get wrecked. What's up, Joseph? Or Jose? I'm sorry, Jose. What's up, volunteer? How are you doing tonight? What's up, Hunkin? Woo, we may get stopped out on this one, guys. Like I said, we won't risk no more than 10 points on this. $60. What's that? That push up? Yeah, this is the 5-minute charts. We're right back. Let me look at gold real quick. Oh, the oil and the QQQ. Yeah, is oil pushing up? So a lot of times if oil is pushing up, it pushes the market here. Ah, shoot. Oil looks like it's trying to push back down. Well, oil's at support level, so we'll see if oil holds here. Give me a funded. Dude, fundeds are expensive, man. Zoom out. The key is going to be that pivot, though. If we can get through that pivot at 105s. Now, see, this could be the fake out here for a move higher. So at least gave us the opportunity to get out of this. Or maybe that was the fake out here. A lot of times, whenever it gives me like those opportunities to get out of the trade, it ends up burning me. I don't know if anybody else has that kind of luck, but it seems like anytime I'm in drawdown, I'll go into profit, I'll hold the trade, then next thing I know, I'm like 10, 20 points in the hole. Uh-oh. Woo, TikTok, you got saved. No. All right. Oh, that happens to you, man. That happens to me so many times. It's kind of like I'm not sure if we're going to continue down, but ah, that was the possible fake out to the downside. Oh shoot. Just building a top wick here. There, yeah, that's a lot of wicks down through here. Let's see how much overall we're in. We're up. I think. Let's see how much we're up on this account. I think we're up like $400 or $500 or something. 440 or something like that. Here. What? 85, 86 possible target. What's up, Gabe? How are you doing? What are we? 13? Maybe one DCA, maybe. Because it seems like even if we push up, we're probably coming back down. I mean, I don't see how we have the volume to get through these all-time highs up there at the 50s. Even though we could get a push up to the 50s, I don't think we get through the 50s. Uh, it wasn't quite 50-50. I think we were red on 2 accounts and green on 4. We had 1 red funded account and 1 red eval. Then we had 3 funded green and 1 green eval. So we traded like 6 different accounts today. Or maybe even 7. Oh, man. We may be on the wrong side here. The next all-time highs is all the way up there at 56, and that's right now we're at like half our profit here, guys. Uh, that 19 level that we just marked out, that is your lunchtime high for anybody that follows the kill zones. So we can either close out for our 10 points loss or we can add in. Excuse me. Dude, you don't think we'll get that push up to the 56? Yeah, there's no way I want to hold this thing 40 points up there to 56. We're about to have a new 30-minute candle, so maybe we'll get like a little push here. I haven't added yet. I was thinking about it. Usually you want to add like every, like you want to at least be like 25 points because I don't think 10 points is going to make much of a difference if I add it in. I'm holding. If we pop 5 or 70, I'm adding. Yeah, your entry is a lot better than mine, Prayer. The Diddy coin. What? Uh, yeah, Cam. I make nothing after paying the scientists, paying the white coats, the taxes. I make nothing. For any you righteous gemstone fans out there. Thanks for chalking it in, SB, for holding. Dude, how much? I'm going to do that 86 because we get through that freaking pivot there, dude. It should sell. Y'all should watch the Diddy's 90 abandoned mansion video. Dude found a red room in the basement. What? He just found a red room, like painted all red or like carpeted red. Freaky ass people. Oh, goodness. We're on the 5 minute time frame. Oh, goodness. Oh, the baby oil memes were everywhere back in the day, man. The baby oil. You should go find the video with the. It's an old video with Diddy sitting beside Mike Tyson, dude. Mike Tyson put his hand next to. Diddy put his hand next to Mike Tyson. He like picked it up and moved it. It's like, oh, goodness. We haven't got the push yet. We still haven't broke this pivot. The volume seems low. Yeah, there's not a lot of volume here in the Asia market. What's up, Bull? How are you doing tonight? Sorry I missed your message there. Yeah, volume's definitely low. I mean, this is typical, Asia market session. It's not like this every night. Last night we got some pretty good price action. It seems like at the opening, but then you kind of go back into that consolidation again. Hmm. This is where I want us to hit. I want us to hit down at the 50s, but I don't know if we get through the 85s. This is you need to take a 10-day vacation with no electronics at all. This is a MNQ. So this is the Nasdaq on micros. So micros cost $2 a contract, where if you're trading minis, it's $20. And I'm trading 25Ks and 50Ks, and trading a mini on those will just wreck your account pretty quick. So I mainly just do micros. Most time we're starting off with 3, 4 micros, then looking for like to sell 2 or 3 contracts in the first like 5 or 10 points. Usually 10 points during the daytime, but this time of the night it's just two because the Asia market, it's kind of iffy. Yeah, no, I wasn't sure if we were going to needed to close out there. Like I said, I'm just got where I don't like to sit through drawdown in the New York or Asia session. Like I've got burned multiple times holding. So just don't want to get put in that situation anymore. I'd rather just take my stop out and move on to the next trade. We would have to lose the 96 for us to continue lower here. Oh, you're still sitting on the, excuse me, sitting on the thing. Dude, these TikTok chats exhaust me. Shoot. Oh, my volume seems low. I got my amp turned all the way up. Maybe I probably need to talk closer to the mic. Sometimes I do have it back a little farther. Oh, excuse me. I am moving away from the mic. If I don't talk directly in top of this mic, it'll just catch my voice as it goes away. Just grabbing some liquidity, then a sell off. I know I kind of wanted to add back up there SB if it got up to my actual entry. Didn't quite get up there. Ooh, got equal lows sitting down there at the 100. So that's usually a nice little sign there. You get these little equal lows. Yeah, it's just watching slowly. We're probably only gonna stay on till 10 o'clock tonight. Because, like I said, we'll be back in the early morning. I haven't decided if we're going to do funded trades tomorrow, or at least we're not going to copy trade all three accounts tomorrow. Because we're just so close to payout with those accounts. And I don't feel like being red on a Friday. I may trade my like Lusa funded or my other funded. I don't have quite as much money in. So we may use those instead of copy trading in the morning. So we'll see. Heck, we may even get it in the London session. London sessions, some of the other guys I see trade the London sessions been kind of rough lately. Tori, I don't really look for stocks. I trade the same market every single day. So I only trade the NQ or or basically the MNQ. I don't ever look at any other stocks. I will look at the ES futures or maybe even some gold futures, but that's it. Did this one? Let's see. Man, look at that. 10 points, 5 points on the rip on that one. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do, SD. Just trade momentum with support and resistance. I mean, that's pretty much all I trade in the early morning New York session. Watching higher time frames and trading around the 15-minute candle. It takes a little while. Actually, I also like to trade patterns. Also, I watch charts a lot, especially in the beginning. I still watch charts a lot, even though I don't start streaming till, 8 o'clock at night, most of the time I'm already watching charts like at 6 o'clock on my laptop. So I'll just sit there and just stare at charts for 2 hours while I'm sitting in the living room sometimes. Yeah, every AM session. I've been streaming the AM session for 2 straight years. But I've had my fair shares of up and downs like everybody else. I don't feel like I got really consistent until probably back in October, that September, October, time. Like it took a good 2 years to get somewhat consistent. At least for myself, it did. And everybody's a little different. Everybody's got their own time frame. So everybody trades totally different. Even if someone taught you how to trade, you're going to trade different because you always see the market differently than what somebody else sees it. Yep, I like the bull flag, bear flag breakouts too, especially on the 5 minutes if they're three candles. I like the 3 candle pullbacks. I don't know much about options, Cam, but I mean, I would think, I don't know. I don't know. I know very, very little about options, so I don't know how hard that is. I'm pretty sure I'd get destroyed if I go try to trade some options. Futures is really the only thing I've ever traded. So for going on 3 years, I've only ever traded the ES and the NASDAQ. That's it. I don't ever go look at anything else. I put all my time in those two markets. And after a while, you just get comfortable with it because, I mean, you just watch the same, even though it's different numbers and different directions, but it's the same market every single day. You get used to all the little quirks and the whips and when not to trade, or, don't trade usually during rollover week, or if it's FOMC day, or Papa Powell is speaking, or if Trump is speaking, or just little rules that, hey, you shouldn't be trading at this time. Watch, learning when your news plays are coming out. Like this morning, even though I could have got my 30-point trade this morning, the news play affected me because I didn't want to get whipped on that news play, because a lot of times with the whip news, you'll get a lot of slippage. So nothing worse than slippage, especially if you're copy trading. And I'm copy trading. I'm copy trading 3 funded accounts. And so I've only had it messed up one time on me. So I haven't really had no issues with it. I think you really get into the issue with the funded copy trading if you're copy trading a lot of accounts. Excuse me. So far, we're just kind of trading sideways. There's not really a lot to do here. I mean, if you're good at trading range, this is definitely your kind of price action. The riskier options. Dude, I was wondering about that, Nick. I've been thinking about you the last few days. I was like, did Nick blow his 2 accounts that he just picked up Monday? I wasn't saying it out loudly, but I was thinking it. What do you just keep doing, the over leveraging or something? Is that man, you got to get one account to where you just trade the micros. Let's see here. Looks like our runner's about to get stopped out here. Uh, let's see. Hmm. There you go, Nick. It looks like our runner's about to get stopped out, guys. You're welcome. Just be here in the morning, man, slinging the micros with us. Oh. Trade for me. I'm too scared to trade. Oh, goodness. Like, dude, I think I've only taken, what, for the whole month of April, Nick, I've only taken 2 losses on my funded accounts. So, two losses. That's it. Let's see. My 2 losses for the months was $76 on April 10th and $134 on April 15th. So lately we just been averaging 2 losses a month on our fundeds. So looks like right here. The same for the 25Ks. That we've been trading. When was this loss? I've been copy trading, so that would be also 2 losses, 125 and 127. Do you remember this week right here? This was rough for all of us. This was rollover week. look at all these little losses in the same week, man. That week was so hard for me. I'm not gonna lie. It was probably one of the hardest trading weeks that I've ever had to deal with. That week sucked butt. I don't know about the rest of you. That was those options coming to an end. That was rollover week. That was FOMC week. Man, there were just so much going on. So much. Wow, I thought I got stopped out, guys. Big plays. Just thinking of doing the opposite. I don't think it's trading. I'm pretty sure it's just over leveraging. Like that's what helps me the most is if I take a loss and put the account away. Once with those particular Bulenox accounts that I'm trading. We're pretty close to even getting those to pay out again, Nick. Yeah, those accounts that I just showed you. See, we're back at $53,000 on those accounts again. So we need 600 for this one, $4,000 payout, and we only need 480 on this one. Right? Is that right? I got to get to 27,600, about 480. And this is just grinding. All right, sweet. We got one more contract in there. Another little 5 pointer ad. Yeah, we've been short. I mean, I don't know if we continue down or not. I think if you wanted to be short, the better entry is probably up there at the 40s to 30s. So you'd probably want to be short off of this candle if you wanted the like actual good entry. I don't ever call these nighttime trades high possibility trades. That's why I only trade evals at nighttime. Only time I'm really confident in trading is that early morning trade. I still struggle during the London session, not London session, but the Asia session. I still struggle at this time of the night. Sometimes I have a hard time with like the trend, like what direction we're heading into. So that's why I don't ever trade heavy at this time of the night. Most of the times, it's always evals. Like I never trade funded accounts. By one loss, I did take a loss on a funded account today for $90, and that was my Lucif account. So the Lucif funded took a hit today. We're pretty much back to break even because we just got that Lucif account last Friday, I think. Yeah, we had it this week. I've been trying to trade gold with it, but I haven't had the best of luck. So tonight we're up 140 at the moment. Oh, that sucks, man. So you be trading on the now? Do you do traveling semi truck driving or is it just local? Mostly. Okay, so you got like a region you drive. Okay, that's not too bad then. Give me a minute. I can tell you. I don't know. I've never counted them. And it's so hard to freaking count these things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't make it very easy to count. I'm not gonna lie. Nah, usually we got three micros for most days. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it looks like we've already had 13 trades, and there's what, 20 trading days in a month. Let's see how many days are left. There's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've taken a trade every day but 2 days. So out of the 13 days trading, we've had 2 losses, and there's still 5 more to go. Still 5 more trading days left out of the month because there's 20 trading days a month. I'm along on the MNQ now, Zach. Now, that's just, man, that is also on certain funded accounts that I trade very strictly. Now, evals, I do take a little bit more losses, but I usually tell everybody, whenever I'm trading in the morning, it's like, hey, I'm going to evals. And that means I'm going to be probably taking losses, wins, because I'm trading super aggressive on the evals. Or I'm holding evals a lot longer. I won't take the profit. So the largest trade this morning on an eval play was 80 points. I think that was our largest trade this morning. Actually, we actually had multiple trades that went 70 and 80 points this morning. The inside bar has been playing out pretty well this week. I don't know how many people took the inside bar with me this morning, but I took it on an eval. So this was the inside bar play this morning. So you would have been short from 740. You did get a little pullback, but your stop loss is supposed to be at the top of the inside bar, which is 40 points, unfortunately. But we got short at 40. We ended up only taking about 30 points out of this, but man, it ended up going down, we had another print here, so went all the way down to 65. So 35 plus 65 points for the inside bar this morning. It's only lost 1 this week as far as I know. I've taken it almost every day this week. Then the next trade is we took the breakout once we kind of broke out of this consolidation zone. So we were long from 38. We were actually targeting that previous day high this morning, but I had to get off, so I didn't want to sit there and fight that last 15 points. So I got stopped out on this candle here at like 20 or 18 or something here. That was probably the largest trade of the day, but unfortunately it was on an eval because we were already done trading our fundeds by then. Safe target would have been your pivot / top of the 4-hour candle. Then I took another trade during the My Funded Future stream. I actually took two. I actually took a short down here, so I lost this trade here earlier today. The first trade was on my 25K. It was basically a wick back into the previous day high, similar to what trade that one guy in our lobby's in. And I think we took it down to the 80. So it was at 20 plus about 40 points for the My Funded Futures lunchtime trade. We had some pretty good trades today, but like I said, we did take a loss. Like I said, pointed out that we did take a loss on the eval. Then we also took a loss on the on our Lusa funded. Yeah, we do mainly trade 25Ks and 50Ks using 3 to 5 micros with evals, but with most of the time with fundeds, it's usually strictly three. Yeah, we'll go heavy sometimes, but not that. If we got a little bit of buffer, if we got a buffer up there, we may try to go in a little heavy, but I always like to try to build a little buffer first. Because it's one thing to take a little. Uh, okay, so you going. So right now you do kind of the independent type driving. Yeah, that's definitely a can be a hard feel being a traveling truck driver. I'd be a horrible driver. Driving makes me tired. Mm. Yeah, my father-in-law did the over the road truck driving. I mean he retired a few years back, but he did it for 30 years. And I know whenever I first met my wife, like he was never home. He was one of those people, you got to come home every 2 weeks or every week or something. Yeah, you definitely got to build up that little buffer, whenever you get your payouts. Sometimes that trying to like get that quick money will get you in trouble. Like, that's the one thing I had to get past is trying to make all your money at once. Like this has probably been one of the best situations I've been in as far as trading goes since I've started trading, where I've had like multiple funded accounts like at payout where I don't have to constantly make a lot of money. I only got to make like $1,000 to get to payouts, and that makes it so much easier than it is to try to pass an eval, then trying to get back over the threshold. Like it is hard to do that. Especially even with Bulanox, the company I'm using, because you gotta get like $3,600 to get to payout. So you gotta think you gotta make $3,000 to pass the 50K. Then you gotta make another what, basically $6,000 and 600. Yeah, $6,600 to get a payout. So I want to say after the third payout, you can close out the account and take 50% of the money. So if you get to the payout third time, you could take the $1,000 out plus 40 or 50% of the buffer. So that's if you wanted to, I guess. I'd really like to get a prop firm where you get those daily payouts. You know, it's not, I see some other streamers that gets that those daily payouts. Yeah, I think that 80 is probably your safe level for take profit. Uh, it is. Excuse me. 85 actually. 85 is your safe target. 85, 86. I think if you look at Rico candles, this was that 95 area that we mentioned a while ago. That is your 21 EMA on the Rico candles, so you would have to lose the 96 here. That's what you're bouncing off of at the moment. You're going to take some off. Dude, you're up 40 points almost, man. That's pretty good, man. Since you've been short from 30, it's pretty good. 30 points. That's usually my magic number in the morning, 30 points. I would have hit my 30 points this morning, but my candle closed right at the news, and so I took profit. I took the 15 points instead of the 30. As soon as I closed it, it went to my 30 points this morning. It's going to have to get through the 85s here. See what if we get a bounce here at the 85s. 85, 86 area. Downtown. Uh, let's see right there. Nice little pivot retest, guys. Look at that sell below the pivot there. Wick right into the pivot. I love this trade during the daytime, man. Whenever we can sell right below a pivot and we wick back into it, that's like one of my favorite trades to take. You're short now. Be careful of the 85 here. Uh, I don't know how much we're up on the trade. We're up $200 total for the night. You got to think, Sean, we're only trading a few micros. We started off with 3 micros, 4 micros, 5. I think we had a 5 total micros in this trade. So we're trading fairly small, especially at nighttime. I try to stay small so I don't get myself in trouble. Yeah, these are Bulinox accounts. I trade with 3 different prop firms. Uh, Bulinox, Luciv, and My Funded Futures. I have funded accounts with Luciv and Bulinox. I don't have a funded account yet with My Funded Futures because I just recently started trading with them. Hopefully soon, though. Hopefully soon we can get a funded account with Luciv. Not Luciv. I'm sorry. My Funded Futures. You're just starting out on futures. Were you trading like options and stocks and stuff before that, Sean? Yeah, we're trading. We're in a current trade right now on the in the Asia session. We've been short since what 21 up there. I did enter on the 13, but I DCA'd in, and we got a little bit better entry. Goodness, my back's killing me. Yeah, we've been in this trade for I don't know how long. At least a hour. It seems like forever. I don't think we get the real dump unless we lose the 85. We got to lose that 85. What? We still got to get through the 21 EMA here on the Rico candles, which is at the 96. That's kind of where we're bouncing at the moment. I may even move this up a little bit more to 11 just in case it pops here. Yeah, we pretty much took this same trade during lunchtime today. I don't know what kind of pullback we're going to get before it starts moving back up. I didn't really pull fib on this to see if we're going to get like that 50% pullback. 50% pullbacks right above the pivot. Like I said, I'm looking for 85 to get hit. And that is definitely kind of a bull bear line in the sand for me. If we can break 85, you should get a push down to 50, 60. Because that's where our take profit is. It's sitting down at 60. Actually, we may even play 60. So this is the level that I'm anticipating a bounce on. Watch it pop like 115 just to take you out. So true. That's the risk of holding trades sometimes, man. I mean, you can use minis, but man, it's just my own trail stop. It's just me putting my stop where I think it needs to be. So like right now, my line in the sand back to the top side is going to be your pivot. As long as the pivot holds, we will hold the short. And that's at the 105s. Dude, it's like how much consolidations in this area? A lot. Look at all this mess over here. Come on, let's get through it. Like I said, we could get stuck here at the 85s. Oh. Commercial. All right, I'm going to start taking more profit out of this the closer it gets to 85 in case we bounce here. What do we hit there? 87. Come on. Get through there. There's the first hit. Maybe lose it. Oh, if we can lose this level, dude, it should go. No. It's trying to hold up. No, 85, give it up. If 85 can give it up, we should go. How much time we got? Minute 30 left on this candle. Nice. Come on. I know that this could possibly be a bounce area, so. Oh, is there a VWAP right here too? Okay. I don't have the VWAP on my charts. All right, I'm going to start taking more out of this because in case we can't lose that level. It's going for the gap fill in. Hey, that would be nice. I don't think I can hang out till that gap fill in. Oh, at the previous day open? Yeah, purple line on my charts here is the previous day open. The 27,080. Then you got your current day mid sitting down here at 64. Oh, nice. We printed below 85. That's a plus. Like I said, we're going to look for the 50 EMA pullback on the Rico candles, which is actually, I may even just target the current midday section here at 65. There is a lot of resistance here in between the 30s and 50s. So you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. About 15 candles on the 5 minutes. That's going to mean that's almost an hour worth of consolidation there. I don't know if I want to stay because I know we have a gap fill in all the way down at the what 26,090 something down there, but I don't want to stay in that trade that long. I'm okay with just targeting the current midday. Yeah, we've already are in for what 30 points. So 20, 30. We already got 30 points locked in so far. Well, right now we are up. It says 41 points, so we're just kind of giving up 10 point. I guess we were probably closer to 50 points down there. We just need 85 to hold up here. 90 is where my EMAs are sitting at on the Ricos. So what's that? 89.90. Oh my goodness. Yeah, if 85 holds, it should be a nice short to continue selling. If the gap fills, you're going to get nice, dude. Holy crap. 5 grand. Nice. So you shorted at the 20,000 or 27,003. I like that short, especially if you short off that pivot up there. Nice. Everybody's making some bank in the Asian market. That's pretty good. Oh, Top Step, nice. Oh, you got in at 2712, 112. Nice. Okay, I got what you're saying now. So you got short at 27, looking for the 27,003 for the gap fill. Okay. Like I said, we reclaim that 85 guys. We could get another push back up or even 50% of this move or a retest of the pivot. That's if we reclaim the 85. Ooh, it's testing it. Looks like they may get our runner if the body starts moving up there. All right, runner finally got stopped out there, guys. Yeah, that was probably my last trade of the night. Also, CSK. We're just kind of like I said, that 85 got. Let me pull fib on this. If we start losing more than 50% of this thing could be going back up here. So far, just a 38%. Shorted another two. Yeah, it's pretty much like a 75 back to 9100 pop. No. We just kind of buy and sell at the moment. So the goal is to buy, then try to sell a few minutes later. Sometimes you're stuck holding these things forever because I feel like we were in that trade for at least 30 minutes or longer. Ugh. I'm on the struggle bus this time of the night, guys. We'll watch this for a few more minutes. Like I said, that was going to probably be my last trade of the evening because I don't feel like getting stuck in any more of these overnight, like where you got to watch this stuff for 2 hours. Thank you guys for watching, hitting the like button, hitting the subscribe button. Much appreciated. Hopefully, everybody's at least able to find like a little 10 point, 15 point trade tonight. Thank you, sir. There's. I'll just put the whatchamacallit in there for you, the link, because apparently there's a lot of fake accounts out there. I don't know why people do that stuff, but I guess they do. I don't get it. Yeah, we'll be. Oh, trust me, with Nick with Methodical Man. I had to ask Methodical Man. I was like, dude, why you keep sending me friend requests on Discord? I got like 10 friend requests from Methodical Man. I'm like, dude, stop sending. I was like, dude, stop sending me friend requests. And he's like, no, that's a fake account. I was like, oh, okay. I didn't know it. I didn't know that. I didn't know people did fake that many fake accounts in Discord. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, I can understand like, something big people or something, but not small discords cuz we have small discords. So, yeah, that's pretty good, man. Got 60 points out of that and you got two runners. Yeah, that's nice there, man. I wish I'd have got short up after 30. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and we will be back in the morning for the New York session. Remember, Fridays, I'm usually very, very careful on Fridays, probably more than usual the rest of the week. You got to think we were green all week on our fundeds. We do not want to take a bad trade on a Friday and spend all weekend to think about it. That's always the worst. I think I took a loss on a Friday 2 weeks ago and got to think about it all weekend. And that's the worst. So don't want to sit around and think about your loss all weekend long. You guys too. Thank you guys for hanging out and chatting tonight. Much appreciated. I got to start closing down some of this stuff. I have so much stuff I got to close. All right. Thank you guys.